Hello, YouTube. Let's get the elephant out of the room right away. I have a confession. I have not been consistent with this platform at all, and I recognize that. I have so much footage on my camera roll of vlogs that I have filmed for probably the past 7 months, and I just haven't had the energy to edit them and upload them, which is so bad because I have this raw footage that's just taking up space on my phone, and I really just need to get them edited. So, with the whole TikTok ban going around, this happens every January, you guys. I feel like I said it on my TikTok. I will believe that TikTok is getting banned when it actually happens, but I feel like this time it's actually like there's a chance it might. So, one of my goals for social media this next year is to post more consistently on YouTube. So I was like, you know what? I gotta rip the bandage off. Let's just start filming again. I need to work through all of that footage I have. So if you see a lot of old vlogs that I'm going to be posting the next few weeks, that is why, because it's just old footage. You guys, I have so many good vlogs. I've gone so many places. And I don't know why I'm not sharing them. I'm just stressed about editing, I guess. But anyways, if you don't follow me, or you're not subscribed, my name is Brooke. I am a flight attendant for a major US airline, and I post vlogs about my life. I post travel vlogs, I post all kinds of stuff. And today it's about a week before Christmas. And I have been very blessed by the scheduling gods this month. It's been a very slow month reserve-wise, so I really haven't gotten used much. But today, I got called for London. I have been to London multiple times now. It is definitely one of my favorite international layovers, but I am excited to go during Christmas. I've never gone when all of the Christmas decorations are up over in like the Soho area, so I'm really excited to go over and see. And I am working the international purser position on this trip, which I have talked about this before. International purser is the lead flight attendant on a long-haul international flight. And you usually have to be qualified for this position, like you have to go to extra training. But if the base is out of international pursers that they can call for an open position, they will call anyone. And that's what happened to me. So they ran out of pursers today that could work this position. Someone has to work the flight. Someone has to be on the plane working this position or the flight won't go. So they called me up this morning and said, Brooke, you're going to London International Purser. I actually love International Purser. It's one of my favorite positions. So I am very excited to go to London again for like the 6th time, I think, at this point. And I'm gonna explore. It's currently 2:38. I'm gonna head out a little bit early because when you are this position, you have to print out a lot of documents, and I want to make sure that I'm prepared and ready to be Purser Brooke. So let's go. That was a fail. Let's go. That was still a fail. It's okay. This is me coming back to YouTube. I'm not used to this. All right, let's go. We have made it to London. It's currently 10:08 a.m. That's a 6-hour time change, I believe. So it's about 4 in the morning at home. I'm gonna go to bed for a few hours. My only plans today are, actually, now that I think about it, I actually kind of have a lot of plans because on the plane, the pilots invited us to the Winter Wonderland here in Hyde Park, and I'm really excited. The pilots usually don't go out with us and usually don't hang out with us on layovers, so this will be something different. I've never hung out with the pilots on an international layover, so I'm very excited. And I'm gonna go shopping. So I want to go to Marks and Spencer, which if you don't know what that is, it's basically just a grocery store, kind of. It's like a grocery store slash clothing store slash convenience store. It's all kinds of stuff. I love Marks and Spencer. So I want to go there because there are these cookies from there that a passenger brought us the last time I brought London, and they were amazing. They were just these delicious shortbread cookies, and I want to get some for myself and my family for Christmas. And then I want to go to the Nespresso store because my mom got us a Nespresso machine for Christmas. And if you didn't know, Nespresso pods are way cheaper in Europe than they are in the US. So I want to go to the store and get a bunch of pods for our new Nespresso machine. Also very exciting. But like I said, I am exhausted. I'm probably gonna sleep for about an hour and a half, not much longer than that, because every time I work Europe layovers, I don't sleep very well the night I'm here because of the time change if I take a long nap. So the last international trip I did was Frankfurt on Saturday, like 4 days ago. And I didn't nap at all. I napped for like 30 minutes and then I went out all night and I slept amazing that night because obviously I didn't sleep. Usually what happens is I wake up at 2 in the morning and I'm ready for the day. So I'm gonna try to prevent this trip by not sleeping too long. So I'm gonna set my alarm for noon and make myself get up then, or I'm not gonna sleep tonight. But with that said, I'm gonna shower, take a nap, and then head out. So I'll talk to you later. Good morning. I am awake. I definitely slept longer than I wanted, but it's okay because I feel a little bit more refreshed. It is 1:18 p.m. I am meeting up with my crew to head over to the Winter Wonderland at Hyde Park at 4. So I have 2 hours to run my little errands that I want to do. I want to go to Marks and Spencer and I want to go to the Nespresso store. It's about a 9-minute train ride there, so let's go. Got off the train. The train was literally so busy. I've never ever been on a subway in any city that was as crowded as that one. I am in the Piccadilly Circus area. I'm going to the Nespresso store. Just went to the Nespresso store and I'm not gonna lie, it was very overwhelming. I am not like a huge coffee drinker. I mean, I like coffee, obviously, that's why I got them, but I don't really care about the flavors of the espresso and like where the beans are from and stuff. And that was like a lot of what all the pods were. So I kind of just got a variety of pods. I feel like that was just the best thing I could do, was just try some random pods and see how it goes. Now I'm going back on the train and I'm heading to the grocery store. So I just went to the Marks and Spencer and I didn't see the cookies and stuff that I wanted and the tea. So I'm gonna try the grocery store that's right next to my hotel and see how that goes. Grocery store, this is called Waitrose. I've actually never been to this grocery store. In my room really quickly, I have to go downstairs and meet my crew, but I want to show you guys what I got at the grocery store. I've gotten these before in London. They are called pickups. They're like these chocolate cracker cookies and they're really good. I literally already ate one. They're so good. And then I didn't find the exact cookies that I wanted because maybe they were limited edition. I don't know. So I just got these shortbread cookies to bring to my family for Christmas and we can eat them together. And this is kind of a funny story. I was watching the Great British Baking Show the other day and we were like, what are they making? We had no idea what these were. They're called mince pies. It's definitely like a British dessert. Never had them in my life. And I wanted to try them because I was like, I'm watching these people make these mince pies and I've never tried them before. So I got one for me and Anthony and then one to bring to my family for Christmas to try. I believe it's like a fruit, like a spiced fruity pie. I have no idea what it is, but I'm excited to try them. I got a bunch of Nespresso pods. I was really, really overwhelmed in that store. Like I said, I have never bought anything from Nespresso before. So when I walked in, I was like, I have no idea what to get. Like, can you please help me and like give me some recommendations because I'm really, really overwhelmed. So the store that I was actually going to It was the one in Piccadilly Circus. It's closing tomorrow. Today was literally the last day that it was open. So they were doing $10 off of everything, which was great. So I got 7 sleeves to try. Never tried any of these. So let me know if I got good ones. I'm probably going to pronounce some of these wrong. This is a double espresso in Chiaro. This is coffee called Change Please. She said this was exclusive to the UK, so I got Change Please. This is the sweet vanilla flavored coffee. This is Alticio espresso. This is rich chocolate flavored coffee. This is the decaf. I wanted to get a decaf one just because I drink decaf coffee a lot, actually. And then the last one I got was Columbia blend. And then she gave me a couple samples to try of Ginseng Delight and Malozio. I don't know how to pronounce a lot of those, but I'm really, really excited to try. I hope I got some good flavors to make like iced coffee, iced lattes. And if I don't like them, I'll just give them to other flight attendants to try because I really was overwhelmed and I had no idea what to do in there. And I was like, just give me like some good recommendations. Just hook me up with something good. But anyways, can you tell I forgot my tripod this trip? My phone is just all over the place. I am going to head back downstairs and meet my crew so we can go to the Hyde Park Winter Wonderland. I'm finally back in my room after a really fun night with the crew. Like I said, we met up with the pilots, and I have never had an international layover where I hung out with the pilots before. I've also never had a London where I've hung out with anyone really before. A lot of the times when I'm working in London, I usually just kind of do my own thing. I go on a walk, I go to a Pilates class, that's really it. But today was so much fun, you guys. We went to the Hyde Park Christmas market like you saw. It was so cute and so fun, and I got some really fun stuff to wear. So I got this really beautiful handmade Christmas bow that I'm gonna wear for the flight tomorrow and probably every year for the rest of my life because it's just cute. It's just a cute little Christmas tree bow. I'm so excited to wear it. And then I wanted to get one more Christmas present for my mom. I'm probably gonna post this after Christmas, so if she's watching this, she's not gonna get spoiled. I got her a custom ornament with mine, hers, and all of my siblings' names on it. And I think it's so freaking cute. And the guy that did it had amazing penmanship. I just love it. It looks so good. And then, so, plot twist, I haven't really said this on anything social media wise other than like my personal pages yet. Me and Anthony bought our first house earlier this month. So I wanted to get like a little ornament for us starting to just kind of, you know, getting our own house. It just says Brooke Anthony Christmas 2024. And then maybe every year we will do another one. I wanted to get one with 2 dogs because of our dogs, Chance and Willow, but they only had people with 1 dog. So that was kind of sad. I would have gotten it with 2 dogs, but I didn't want to leave one of my dogs out. I also didn't want to spend 14 more pounds on 2 more ornaments. It would have been too much money. So yeah, this is what I got at the Christmas market. I got a little bit of food, a little bit of drinks, hot chocolate. It was so much fun. It was such a good time. But now I'm just gonna pack up all of my stuff because we do have a very early van time tomorrow. In the summer, this London trip, usually you get picked up at 10 in the morning, but since it's the winter time, we only fly to London twice a day versus 3 times a day. We usually fly London 3 times a day. So the pickup for this trip now is 7 in the morning, which is very early. So I'm gonna pack up all my stuff and get ready for bed because I didn't sleep earlier. It is 7:30. I have to be downstairs to catch the van in about 10 minutes. I slept really well last night, which is amazing for international layovers. Most of the time I'm up at 1 in the morning and ready for the day. But since I didn't nap very much, I feel like an hour and a half is my limit of what I can nap. I slept all night. I went to bed at about 11:30 and I woke up at 6:50. So I feel great. I slept 7 hours. I'm ready for the day. Today we are working 1 flight back home to Chicago O'Hare. It's gonna be about 9 hours. Usually the flights back to the US from Europe are a lot longer. So this flight is almost 2 hours longer, which is pretty long. The flight to London was 7 hours and 11 minutes, which is very quick. But anyways, I have my hair up in this really cute little ponytail, and I'm gonna wear the hair bow that I bought. Let me see if I can like show. I'm gonna put the hair bow here, but since we're going through the normal like metal detectors at the airport, because international in London doesn't have like crew security where you walk right in, this has a huge metal piece and I don't want to take it out at security in the metal detector, so I'm gonna put it in after I go through security. But let's go to work. I am the purser this trip. I did have to go through and plan out the flight a little bit for our briefing. Every international trip, the purser does a briefing with the crew and basically just fills them in on all the stuff they need to know. So I did my briefing before I got out of bed this morning. And on the crew van, I'm going to do the meal orders. Oh, I actually need to grab those. And when you work the purser, you work in first class, and a lot of people pre-order the meals. So you usually fill out a meal sheet with where they're seated, what their names are, if they have status with the airline, and what they pre-order. It is December 21st, 4 days before Christmas, and I have not worked a domestic trip at all this month. I feel super grateful because obviously international is kind of a hard trip to get usually when you're as junior as me, but I have literally done no domestic. I've done Rome, Milan, Frankfurt, and now this trip. So I didn't YouTube vlog any of those, I know, but that's gonna be my goal for 2025 is to vlog more. So stay tuned for those. Hopefully I'm able to do more international. My goal for 2025 is to complete all of my personal bases international flying. Every single base at my airline obviously has different international, like for example, the California bases fly a lot of Asia flying, Australia. The New York base flies a lot of Europe, Africa, India, like all kinds of stuff. I'm in the Midwest. I'm in Chicago, so we mostly do Europe. We have a couple South America, Central America, things like that. But my goal for this 2025 is to complete my bases flying of international. I'm almost done. I have not done Sao Paulo, Brazil, Edinburgh, Dublin, Munich. I think that's it. Oh, Shannon. I've never done Shannon, Ireland either. So I only have a few more trips in my base that I have not done internationally yet, and that's my goal for next year. My favorite layover by far internationally is Rome. I love Rome. I feel like there's just so much stuff to do there. The food is amazing. And then probably London is my second favorite. I love London. It's so easy to travel around. The shopping is great. The people are really nice. I don't usually eat the food here, but it's fine. Other than that, I love London. I forgot there was like 3 or 4 more destinations that I haven't done yet for my base. I've also never done Barcelona, Athens, or Tokyo, Haneda. Those trips are only, well, Haneda is year round, but Tokyo Haneda is a very, very senior trip. It's very, very hard to get in my base.
You really have to be on the trade board, like refreshing all day, or you have to know someone that regular flies that route to get on that route. It's very hard to get. And Athens and Barcelona are only in the summer, and they're also kind of hard to get. That's why I've never done them. And Athens is new for my base. Last summer was the first time we ever flew it. So we will see. I'm going to try to get almost all of them. I'm going to try to finish them all over the summer next summer. Because then I can say I've done all my bases international flying. And then I'm going to want to transfer to a new base to try their international flying. I'd love to be California based to do the Asia and the Australia and all those places. But we'll see. That's more like a down the line goal. But anyways, I'll talk to you later. Bye!